What it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube. Now listen. It's fresh out there. It's fresh this early in the morning. It's about 5 something for me right now currently. And I got my little one right here, my princess. So I ain't gonna be too loud. I ain't gonna be doing too much. But as you see right there, I just went in with that guard, with that no guard all the way open. Now I love the masters. It got a long tooth on it, so you can really get a nice little surface area. Like I said before in my previous video, I really don't measure out exactly 1 inch. Of course, who does? I'm just head cannon it right now. That's princess in the background. Hey baby. But yeah, I'm just making it make sense. Now right now, what I like to do is like to work that lever in between that open, middle, and closed. Just to blend out from the bottom to the top of that guideline right there and blend it out pretty smoothly. Once again, I just don't like to do too much. And I know y'all been waiting on me to drop another one. I promise y'all I will be consistent. So I'm going to be dropping 2 to 3 videos a week. This is my second video. Last video dropped was, what, 4, maybe 5 days ago. So, yep, that's 2 a week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm staying consistent with y'all. And, of course, I have a banger. Yes, I have a banger. So you know how that go. You know how we do it. Ain't nothing new. And we're going to just make it make sense. Now, right here, I like to grab that guard. And I switched it off. I switched it off to my low pros. Man, I love these. Great motor. Blends beautifully. And right now I'm just taking down that little extra bulk, going with the grain, taking down that extra bulk so I can blend in from the longest hair at top to the zero all the way at the bottom, man. That's all really fading is. It's just blending from top to bottom or bottom to top, whichever fashion you do it in. It doesn't really matter as long as you can get the same outcome. But as you can see right now, I'm going in and making my next guideline, and I'm all the way open with that level. All the way open. You know what I'm saying? Going as high up as possible with that one guard on them low pros. Now, naturally, the gold FXs have my princess in the background, but naturally the gold FXs have a longer tooth. You know what I'm saying? The gold FXs have a longer tooth, so you're gonna be able to cover more surface area and be able to do a little more with without having any guard on those gold FXs. So with the gold FXs, I love feathering with it. I love blending out when I love detailing with the gold FXs. But with the low pros, this is where I do all my heavy lifting, truthfully. Now right here, as you can see, I'm still just going up and blending out that line out. And right now I'm going to come in with a 0.5 guard. So that's right below the 1. And all I'm doing is combing that back down. Don't mind my comb. Do not mind my comb. I know there's going to be a lot of naysayers in the comments. There's always going to be somebody that's going to say something about the comb. Leave the comb alone. The comb is a vet, all right? That's one of my vet combs. Now, we're going to make it make sense now. Now, all we doing is combing one, fade one, combing one, fade one. And you really just got to make sure you flicking that wrist, man. With fading, make sure you're not applying too much pressure, man. You're going to make those lines heavier than they got to be. Really just be light and gentle with that stroke and with that. That's what she said. No, but for real though, be light and gentle with that stroke. Don't do too much that you don't have to do. You know what I mean? Do not always strive to not make your job harder than what it has to be, or else you're defeating the purpose. But yeah, so with this, I'm just coming in and blending in between that with my 0.5 guard, and then I just switch back off for some little minor detail work with no guard. I seen a little heavy areas. That's a little darker than I would have liked it to be. I'll just detail that. And right here, I'm coming in with my gold FXs. I'm just going with the grain, and I'm just coming back out flicking. Like I said, that's a long tooth, so you can really move with it. I like to say it's really like having a 0.5 guard all the way closed. Is what that tooth is very similar to the length of that blade right there. That's what I would pretty much compare it to personally. But yeah, you see this, I'm really just detailing with that boy, man. I'm making that thing work. I ain't gonna lie, them things pretty too. I know y'all know them things pretty. Honestly, man, between these and the low pros, I really don't know which one my favorite is, man. I like them equally for different reasons. But as you can see right there, I'm just fading and blending out that back into it as well. I'm not doing too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it as smooth as possible. I'm not doing too much. And I'm really just making sure I'm hitting it. I'm detailing. I'm hitting those corners. Now, a lot of, I don't know if you've seen any other barber tutorials do this, but I just try to hit it. You really got to go with those corners, man. The corner of that blade is gonna save you. It's gonna have you detail to the best of your capabilities. Truthfully, that's what I've learned. That's what I've learned. You go detail to the best of your capabilities. So with this, I'm just also getting those little flyaway hairs at the top, so we can make the hair at the top lay down and look as smooth as possible. We want to looking too frizzy. Right there, the quality was down for a little bit, but you know we back focused. We back focused. You know, ain't nothing to it but to do, and we go just continue to comb one and fade one. Now we go transition out right here. Now with this is my lineup prep. Once again, same I said this last video, I'm not doing nothing spectacular. I'm not doing a thing spectacular. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's multiple people that does this same process, and this is the process that just seems to work for me best. So after that, I already put the hot towel on it. I didn't get that in the video. I already put the hot towel on it. That's what I did with that. And the hairs are nice and laid. I blow dried it to re-dry the hair because it was a little damp from the hot towel. And yeah, so right now you just see me hitting that vertical bar. Hitting that vertical bar really nice and evenly. And I like to really cement that line with my razor. I like to go in and cement that line with my razor. Not too many people do that. There's no extreme need for it, but for me, it just makes me a little more comfortable. And I just love using the razor, honestly. So any chance I get to use that razor, you better believe I'm using that boy. But yeah, you know, what this is, I'm just coming in with my FX right here. I'm just coming in, and as you can see, those things hidden. Those things hidden. Bless you, princess. Those things hidden right there. And we're going to make it make sense. You feel me? Those liners are hidden. And I always like to go in. I put my vertical bars in first, but I always do one side completely first before I move on to the other. So I'm going to put my vertical bar in like you see me do on the right side, and then you see me start from the top after that, from the middle, all the way over to the right side and connecting that vertical bar. And yeah, you know, the same. And I just like to come in with my low pros and, you know, pretty much cement that. Now, as you can see, I'm hitting that other side. I'm hitting that other side. I'm making that thing look like butter. You know what I'm saying? Them liners hidden. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on them now. Them liners are definitely hidden. Do not ever sleep on those things. And as you can see, I'm just same thing I did with that right side. I'm cementing it with my left. I'm finna come back in and put that thing in with that razor. Come on now. You know what I do. You know what I do. And right there, as you can see, just some little areas I feel like I could hit a little better. So that's all I really did with that. But yeah, as you can see, once again, like I told you, I'm coming back in with that razor. I'm cementing them vertical bars. I really into make sure those vertical bars are as sharp and as clean as possible, or else, you know, what am I here for? Truthfully, what am I here for when I'm doing exactly that as a barber? You're really striving to get the best look for your client. You're really striving to get the best haircut in general. So with this, I'm just coming back in and detailing that lineup. A lot of people just look at and pay attention to detailing that fade, but really don't know about or take any consideration into detailing that lineup. You really have to be is on that lineup as possible. As persistent with that lineup as possible. Now here, I'm gonna spray this some enhancements. Now a lot of people are gonna, you know, you have naysayers about enhancements, the people that have a problem with enhancements. My client in particular loves enhancements, so of course I'm gonna give the client what the client wants. That's, you know, that's the business, regardless of whatever anyone that's watching or viewer or commentator has to say about it. I just sped up that process, don't finish the other side. But right now I'm coming in with the magic pencil. Now, we all know the magic pencil isn't always needed, but it creates that extra pop, so I figured why not? And once again, my client loves it. I haven't got any complaints, you know what I'm saying? And this is a recurring client that has been a recurring client for just about 9 months to a year now, so most definitely isn't a complaint on that end. But yeah, right here we're just connecting that line right there. And now when you apply, you definitely don't want to just leave it on. Now, I see a lot of people just leaving it on thick, and man, that's bad barbering, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now the client might have wanted that, which is fine. You know, you never know until you know, but you know, just make sure from a professional perspective that you're blending in that line with that razor as much as possible, or else it's just going to look too thick. It's going to look too heavy. It's going to look over exaggerated, and then you just have an extra sketch line looking like an outline of a dead body, and you don't want that. You don't want that. At least I don't want that, and my clients in particular don't want that line looking anywhere near as heavy as that. So yeah, as you see, I'm coming in with that razor, and I'm really just making that razor do what it does best. I have no complaints with that razor. I have no complaints with that razor at all, man. And with these blades, I believe I'm using a Darko blade on this. A Darko blade with the razor holder, and the Darko blades seem to be the sharpest and most efficient blades for me personally that I've used. They're the detachable blades, but they come already broken in half and everything, so they come single-handedly already. And I just get mine off Amazon. I get about 100 pack for about $6-7. So you know what I'm saying, that's another gem for y'all if y'all are feel like you overpaying at the beauty supply store.